Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Kitten Mittens will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. Let's go! This is just a fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice, and he trusts his edges. He is baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That is a tough play.
And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
And he was ready for that one. Goalie's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he has been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Toronto's ahead 1-0. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Slides the puck down low. And he takes the dish. Gets down in front for the block. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Toronto's gained possession. Oh, up the outside of the frame.
Toronto's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Slides the puck over. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And a great save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Toronto's up 1-0. Kazakhstan's won the faceoff. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Webb. The centermen glide into position. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Slides it across. Kazakhstan's got possession of the puck. Dreams and Nightmares has got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's over to STB. Here's a blast. Stones him on the one-timer. Scores! He put it in himself. He tried to make the save. I don't think he knew where it was. Toronto's taken a 2-goal lead already here in the first period. They look dominant tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been terrific tonight, James, and they've been able to execute. They've thrown a lot of pucks to the net, but they've managed it extremely well. They've opened up their own lanes, and they've got the opportunities.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Odd man rush. Passes it over. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by DeRoche. Cutting to the front of the net. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Mann. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Nichols into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's the back. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Forces the turnover. They've got numbers. Sends the puck across. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. In the final moments of this period, Kazakhstan's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. Goalie's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Toronto's looking to break out. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Puck scooped up by DeRoche. And that's poked away by Webb. Slides the puck to STB. Dreams and Nightmares is looking to break out of their own end. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Big time stop there. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Fires it on net. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Toronto's first period has really impressed me, James. I mean, they've been first to the puck. I mean, this is my type of game. You're urgent, you're playing physical, and you're creating a ton of turnovers.
Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game.
Kazakhstan's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. With possession along the wall. And that's off a stick.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there. Goalie's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. The Kitten Mittens gain control of it. Moves it to Guy. And he takes the pass. Darosh is sliding the puck behind the net. Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards. Pass back to the point. And that's deflected off someone in front. Here's a short pass to STB. Oh, my! Scores! Toronto's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
Big hit. Slides the cross-ice pass. Runs them hard against the boards. Oh, and another big stop.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And he takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. And that pass is redirected. And that's just out of reach. There's the whistle icing the call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable. Getting
closer to the halfway point of this frame. Dreams and Nightmares really put the squeeze on here, now up by 3. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. They've got numbers here. Look at this. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Does it again with the stop. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a chance to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. And that pass goes off a stick. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. What a steal in his own end. Centering pass in front. Takes a blast. Webb's moving the puck through his own zone. Toronto's got it along the wall. He got all of that one. Kazakhstan's got the puck. Moves it on over to Guy. Moves the puck. He's got a step. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, and that's a tough sound to hear when you're in a prime shooting area, but you got to give some kudos to the tenders in good position and forces that shot. Derash is not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Dreams and Nightmares has got a 3-goal lead here. They're up 5-2. Great reach with the poke check by Bones. Here's a chance. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Kazakhstan's gained possession along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Dreams and Nightmares has got control of it now from their own end. STB's got it in the defensive end. And that one's stolen at center ice. Takes a shot. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Kazakhstan's got possession here in the offensive zone. Dreams and Nightmares has got it against the boards. Taken by Nehl. Here's a pass down low.
STB is able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Grabbed along the boards by Nehl. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Webb's taking it from his own end. Moves inside! And the middle frame almost done. Comes up with the stop.
STB's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, 6 on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. The Kitten Mittens are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat. Nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Kitten Mittens will play from the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that and make the save?
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
STB's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Here he is from the slot. bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Dreams and nightmares has won the opening face-off as their power play continues. Battle along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. And he slides it quickly to Nehl. And he takes the feed. Right on the doorstep. Picked up along the boards by Nehl. Oh, off the iron! We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
He's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Kazakhstan's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Works it across to STB.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got a 5-2 lead. Kazakhstan's won the defensive zone draw. Inside the offensive and now down the left. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Goalie's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Puck grab by Bones. And that's intercepted by Webb. Across the line and on the attack. And he gets in front of that. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Decides to go to the backhand. And a great save. And he makes the save on that play. Kazakhstan's got it in their own zone. Tries to feed it over to STB. On the attack along the boards. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Takes the feed moving in. From the boards, he takes that pass. And that's easily turned aside. Takes the feed. He's got it against the boards. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. No shortage of offense, most of it from one end. It's 5-2. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Turn that chance aside. Tries to get the puck to Tarush. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Shuts him down.
Goalie's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
He scores! There's the hat-trick!
He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Toronto's added yet another one here to the total tonight. I mean, what a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Moves the puck. And a strong physical collision on the play there. And it's a quick pass to Guy. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Long lead pass to Nehl. Tries to the crease. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Now a quick pass to Webb. And he slides it quickly to Mann. Picked off by Guy. Goes full circle with the puck. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. The Kitten Mittens working around near the back end. Poked away in the defensive end. Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Feeds it down low. Into the corner of the attacking area. Feeds it over. Puck picked up by DeRoche. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Takes the pass. Oh, and he whiffs. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Back to the point it goes. Rips it, makes the save. Goalie's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
And as we hit the final minute of this one, that has been a one-sided affair. Quick feed down low. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Quick pass to Bones. Dreams and nightmares. Scott scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 talents on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
STB's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. The Kitten Mittens have the puck now. Takes the return feed. Good stand-up hit on the play. Toronto's gained possession. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Sends the pass down low. He scores! And there's the hat trick and let those shuttles fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
STB's gain possession inside the neutral zone. Well, listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. Feet to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, a fun seesaw affair on the ice here in this EASHL Challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The challenge was thrown down, and they certainly accepted. Let's see who the better squad is. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we are underway. From the point, they take control of it. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Passes out front. Picked off in front. Scooped up along the wall by Mann. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Slides the puck down low. STB's got it along the wing. Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. Quick feed down low. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. And that's turned aside with a glove. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Stalock. Backhander in front. Fantastic save! Goalie's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Nice job tying up his opponent. Denies him in close.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to jet.
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Webb. Takes the puck at the point. Moves by the check. Receives the pass. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Feeds it to Mann. And he dodges the poke check there. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. Toronto's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. Punakalla's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Sparky's got it in the defensive zone. He got all of that hit. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got
to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Warsaw's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe, but this game is close. They can get another one. They can get right back in it.
Takes the feed and puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
Toronto's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
And he makes the save there. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Moves it quickly over to Abate. Denies him. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Toronto's moving it along the wing. You'll need more than that to beat him. Dishes it to Abate. Warsaw's got the puck along the wall. Abate's got it along the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Denies him on the play. Slides it diagonally to Nehl. Oh, and he drops it. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Warsaw's jumps right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next few shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
From the right side, they gain the zone. Warsaw's got the puck in their own end and sends it just out of reach. Takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Oh, just a textbook hit. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And there's the whistle icing the call. Brings it into period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Toronto's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Cutting to the slot. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Dishes it off. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Takes it to the net. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Fantilli. Play is blown dead with the offside. Warsaw still trailing in this one despite numerous shots on goal. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Shot! Takes that one right in the logos.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Takes the feed at the back end. Quick pass across to Abate. Can't get it to go. Goalie's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. STB's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Sends it out front. And that's gobbled up and will get a whistle for a face-off. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Warsaw's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Kunikella's got the puck along the boards. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Abate. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. And that goes off a body. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And now he moves it quickly to Stalock. Puck moved over to Abate. Handles the pass. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Drives to the paint. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, the reactionary save! In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Warsaw's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. STB's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Broken up by Fantilli. Slides it across. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Webb. Picked up along the wall by Stalock. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Remember their save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of their save and how impeccable it was.
STB's won a big draw on their own end. Nichols got it on the offensive end. Passes it over. We got a penalty coming up here. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Fantilli's got the puck. Loses his balance on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Nichols getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Moves the puck along the half wall. The one-timer! Denies him! He got all of it! And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Here's a chance to get it out of the zone shorthanded. Warsaw's got the puck. They go on the attack through center. Rocks him. Toronto's got it now. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes the stretch pass here in the open ice. Warsaw still down a goal as they fail to come up with a goal on the power play.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Looks to make a play over to Nehl. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Punakalla's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Dreams and nightmares has got a hold of the puck. Sends the pass over. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Warsaw's had the puck a ton in this game, so it often is difficult to find yourself trailing in it. And you know that there's some frustration when it comes to that, but the coaching staff will be telling you, in particular between the second and third intermission, to stick with the game plan, continue to be urgent, but be a little more aggressive around the net and get net front on every shot.
Nichols got it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a glove save there! Sparky's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Stalock. Warsaw sliding the puck behind the net. And now it's grabbed by Mann. From point blank! Big save in front. Sparky stick handling in his own zone. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Warsaw's through center and now in the offensive end. Heads to the back of the net. Here we go, on the wraparound! Big time stop there. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Let's move to the middle, off the pipe. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Warsaw's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. Puck scooped up by Fantilli. Tosses it on to Abate. A chance for Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Palmer.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's one critical.
Punakalla's got some fight in them tonight. Here we go, all tied up in the third.
Yeah, these games are great, James, especially when they go back and forth right into the third period. But finally, they're taking advantage of the puck possession that they've had and cashing in on some opportunities.
Warsaw's looking to break out of their own end. Dishes it to Abate. Good hit to bump him off the puck. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Play is called for offside. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's all tied up. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And a little body contact on that play. And now he angles it across to Nehl. Picked off. Feeds the puck to Abate. Shakes off the coverage. Abate's got it deep in the offensive end. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Fantilli's lugging the puck. Moves it to Abate. Warsaw's on the attack. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Webb's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Handles the puck. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Dreams and nightmares has got the puck against the half wall. Here's the official call. Stalock's getting called for tripping.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Looks to pass it to Fantilli, and they manage to clear it. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Webb, and that's knocked away in the defensive end by Fantilli. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Nehl's going to play it against the half wall. Sends a feed in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Great reach with the poke check. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Stalock's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Toronto's got possession of the puck. Both teams back to even strength as the power play expires, and we are still tied here.
Timing is everything, James. A critical moment of the game. You have a power play. You know how important it is, and you don't deliver. Real frustrating for the entire group.
Warsaw's got control of it now from their own end. Fires it. Oh, and that goes wide.
It's hard enough to possess the puck, let alone get to good scoring spots on the ice. And he gets to the slot area late in the third period with an opportunity to get the go-ahead, and he misses completely. This is a tough one, and he's extremely frustrated.
Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Taken by Webb. Pushes it across to Mann. Tries to get it over to Nehl. Moves it to Stalock. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And he makes the save on that play. Webb's lugging the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Feeds it over. Puts it wide of the net.
And you can see the frustration. You're not going to get better look than that, James. The goaltender was aggressive, challenges, and he just misses it wide.
Looks to get the puck over to Abate. Well, we played 3 periods of regulation hockey and still no winner. So what do? We go to overtime. It's sudden death style. Will there be a hero? We'll find out next. And they are ready to drop the puck here in OT. All right, get your sudden death OT pools going. Get your social media predictions. Overtime is underway, people. Nice save from point-blank range. Look out, here they come on the attack. And he had an answer with that save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Loses the coverage there. Sends it down low.